Is this testing working? So so this is gonna be a little review of Shadowverse World Beyond, and I'm gonna try not to make it too opinionated and stuff like that. Just my overall feedback, what I've been so far seeing. Um, so I want. There's an issue with this. I have an issue with this compared to Shadowverse One, and the main problem, like this is just excusing all the other issues like the blurry maps in the game, the how the maps look very like it look something quite literally like how to explain is like putting 3D into 2D and it just looks off. It just looks off, especially with the cards are on the side. But this is excusing all of that. My main issue so far playing this game is just the fact that second player, the player that goes second, has the most advantage in this game. And compared to Shadowverse 1, where sure they have three evolves, and I even got a little bit mad because like sometimes they have like three evolves and you start off like get the evolve first, but it wasn't too much of a big issue. It wasn't too much of a big issue, and but this here they have the same advantage of having the evolve first and have the advantage of a player one as well. Now I would understand if they gain one extra play point for that one the whole entire game. I would definitely appreciate it if it was that. But the fact that they get two, one like like one before I believe it was like seventh turn, and that's when they gain the extra one. I would understand if it was that, but the fact that they gain one before that and the one after that, it ruins really much a lot of like plays in this game, and it really feels like second player is like the golden child of like silent games, and it really just kind of pisses me off because the whole point of a player one, I mean, play first, the player that goes first, the whole point of being first in the match is just to have the advantage to play first. So I don't understand why are they pushing the idea of giving like the second player, the player that goes second, the utmost advantage compared to like the first, like the player one, right? And it really annoys me. It really annoys me because it doesn't balance the game at all. It doesn't balance the game because you can have the most shittiest deck and you can still win against somebody who have, let's say, a meta deck just because you have an extra play point and you gain extra play point. Plus, on top of that, you gain evolve and super evolve first. So you're more on the aggressive side than player one, like the player who's going first. So I really think they should fix that. I really think they should really at least give the player that's going second one play point, just one extra play point, and that's it. Like I don't see why you need to get a second one after a certain amount of turns. It just kind of really ruins the aspect of it. Um, I do hear a lot about, for example, rubies in this game. Not ruby, but having you needed to get 500, like 500. Um, I don't see that's an issue, considering that. Well, I'm not really gonna push too much on it, but I do like how they're doing. They're giving us more events. Like they got opportunities like things you could do to just gain rubies a lot more than Shadowverse 1. So you can pretty much gain a lot. Like you like go to the park, you could just play against some people. You can gain keys, gain some card packs, gain some extra rubies, and you could basically make yourself some decent stuff. I mean, so far I managed to gain a lot, like especially in terms of legendaries, despite just rolling, and I managed to make myself a deck. Not the greatest in the world, mind you. I'm not gonna say that this is keep a meta deck. This is just something I just made on a whim because I don't have much, going for me. But generally, my main issue is just the fact that in-game plays is just really ridiculous. I believe that we should have back that the fact that player one, I mean, the player that's going first, uh, to have back that advantage of playing first. I don't see why remove that overall. Because considering how I believe this game is gonna go ahead, because after playing Shadowverse 1, it's gonna get heaps of power creep and there's gonna be heaps of control decks. And I'm starting to see a bunch of control cards already, with cards doing damage to all enemies on the field. Room got that to a lot of it. Um but yeah, it just really pushes the player going first into a situation where they have to be on the offensive. I mean defensive, while the player going second is on the offensive. So I really believe they should really check that out. Probably fix it. Probably get something different, you know. But overall, I don't think they should have like two extra play points. That's just ridiculous. That's my review overall. Um, if you have a different opinion, feel free to share it. I'm not. I don't get offended by if anybody have a different opinion. This is just what I've been. This is just my experience. All right. So everybody have a different experience. Everybody have a different opinion. If you want to leave something, you can go ahead. The comment section is all yours. That's it.